Welcome to the house that Rockney built. Leahy turned into legacy, Parsegan renovated, and Holtz restored. Notre Dame Stadium, the home of the Fighting Irish. What a matchup we have in store. It's still early in the season, but this is a major test for a couple of squads who've gotten out of the gate undefeated. As we'll see, the number 15 team in the country, the Maryland Terrapins, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Notre Dame lining up to kick off and get this one started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Maryland Terrapins offense will have the first possession of the game. And there he is, a man who makes an entire stadium hold its breath every time he touches the ball, Jesse.
This defense better have a lot of breath in this game, too, because he gets better as the game goes on. He's the kind of guy, David, who can wear a defense down.
And he is the primary focus. That's what this defense is focused and keyed in on. We got to stop him if we're going to have success today.
Throws for the tight end. It's caught. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Trying to find his man on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. And the Terrapins will try to pin them back with the punt. Looks as if they might have a little something going on that drive, but they'll have to kick it. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Irish offense comes out, first chance we've had to see them today. And they seem to believe that they can take big plays away and man coverage by just locking him up in this matchup, David.
Yeah, and it's hard to lock down a great wide receiver, but a great defensive back versus a great wide receiver, we got a showdown.
Yeah, let's be honest, David. Most defenses don't have a dude like that at cornerback that could do that in a game like this, but this matchup is unique, and it's going to really determine the outcome of the game.
Moves up to the 34-yard line, give him a 10-yard pickup. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. He'll keep it himself. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Now on second down. To throw, it's Ramsey. Throws to the tight end. Got him downfield. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus. Notre Dame right back to the line. A big gain there as they did a tremendous job working the middle of the field.
Yeah, and if you're going to complete that throw, Reese, quarterbacks have got to play with anticipation. You've got to get it out of your hands early and give your receiver an opportunity before the defense gets to the ball.
On the run, still looking. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes.
And the QB has had a nice drive, and this offense has been throwing the football all over the yard. You want to stop that? Get pressure on him. Nice job getting to the quarterback, affecting him, and even better, getting him on the ground.
Second down now after the sack. He's looking to throw. Fires toward the end zone. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Trying to get to him. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Awesome job by the defense. Not only getting the fast quarterback on the ground, but understanding what he wants to do. He can take off. I got to make sure I got good pursuit angles, and I got to make sure I build rails. I can't let him outside. I got to keep him in the pocket. He tries to get outside. They get the sack and get the huge loss on that play.
Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And they'll keep it away from the return man as the punt goes out of bounds. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Stands in and takes the hit. Reels it in down the left side. All kinds of running room. At the 20. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Maryland!
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. UAB is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage today, but they still have some work to do to put this in the win column. They're up by 7 over the Astronauts. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. They'll line up for a second down play. Looking downfield, it's Ramsey. They're trying to get to it. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Dances away. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack.
And the defense just gets their 4th sack of the day. And guess what? This offensive line, they gave up 4 last week too. So you need some consistency up front. Make sure you protect that QB that can make those big plays for you.
The Irish send out the punt unit. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
Worked his way to the 38 before they stopped him. It's a 5-yard gain, and that'll be a first down. He wants to throw. Fires left. Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's looking for a man on second down. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Scrambling away. He's going to run it. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. The Terrapins are rolling down the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Finds his man. They make the stop after the catch and still some work to do to pick up that first down. And the Terrapins have taken it inside the 20. Running back goes in motion. On second down, looking again to throw. That's caught. It's Fritz. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Snap from the gun on third down. Now he's going to break the pocket. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. The Terrapins come to the line with a new set of downs. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Maryland has the lead. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. It's first down from the 11. He's going to pass. They're bringing heat. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
This was one of the keys to the game. Could this quarterback, could he extend plays and then make throws in scramble situations? That time, the defense was able to get to him and bring him down for a huge loss.
This drive facing a little adversity now. A 10-yard loss leaves him with 2nd and 20. Trying play action. Getting some heat. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack.
But how about the strong safety on that blitz? Great job timing it and also getting to the quarterback. Sometimes you're going to have to negotiate around tight ends and running backs, and that strong safety, he just beelined into the backfield.
And whatever they did on first and second down, don't do that anymore. Third and very long coming up. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. They're just treating the entire stadium as if it's 4-down territory. Odd decision here to go for it. 4th and very, very long. Deep shot for the end zone. He throws back across his body, and it's picked off.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always remember your first interception. They'll always remember this moment.
Here come the Irish, back on offense. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
Pressure comes. Looking deep down the right side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Scanning the field, it's Ramsey. Pocket starts to collapse. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Bringing it back, it's Wheeler. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Offense gets set for second down. He's looking to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Firing to the right, complete. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give them a first down. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
And the Terrapins have it in scoring position on first and goal. He's looking to throw. Using his legs to buy some time. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Terrapins! That's the kind of skill that makes guys stars. The improvisational skills, the blinding speed, the ability to make the big play and make defenses.
At the quarterback spot now, you're telling me to defend the run, defend the pass, defend the scramble.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. On the run from inside his own 5. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being depth.
And he breaks into the open. He's at the 30. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. Notre Dame lines up quickly. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. He's got it on the run. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Ramsey. Skips away from pressure. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Notre Dame! And the offense finds a way to cut into this lead. They still have plenty of work to do.
They do, but that's a big score. You don't want to get late and start getting the second half where you're fighting to come back by so many points. So great job getting points, get that.
Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Michigan State notched a victory in enemy territory. And though it wasn't a dominant win, I'd argue any win away from East Lansing is worth its weight in gold to the Spartans. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Looking to throw on 2nd down. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Yeah, how about this defense, man? That's the 3rd sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Well, 2 great plays in a row by the defense, and if I'm on the coaching staff offensively, David, I'm starting to wonder, okay, how can I protect my quarterback? Do we need to move the pocket, change the launch point? Do I got to get the ball out of his hands quicker? Because right now, it doesn't look like my offensive line can hold up.
Nah, and when your offensive line can't hold up, there's a lot of things you can do, right? You can keep more guys in to protect. You can try to be a little bit more play action, run the football, keep them off balance. But 2 plays in a row, 2 dominant wins, 2 big sacks to really get this offense going the wrong direction.
Dropping back, it's Ramsey. He turns that loose down the right side. They've generated some momentum with excellent performances in Big Ten play, and you can see them growing game by game.
And that's a big deal, too, in the new-look Big Ten Conference. Back in the day when there were divisions, you know, it was a toss-up every year who was going to win the Big Ten West. That was the easier division. But now, it's just who are the best 2 teams out of all these teams, all these quality teams. So it's impressive that this team, David, has put themselves in position to play for the championship.
You ain't lying, especially in this conference.
And the freshman will chalk up a sack.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. He wants to throw here on second down. The short hands, it's Ali. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Buys a little extra time. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he scoops his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Dropped after a pickup of 3 down to the 26. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. He's going to pass on second down. Unloads to the wideout. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's one way to make a stop.
Most defenses are lucky if you have one good covering corner. Fewer are lucky if you have 2. They've got 3 DBs, 3 corners that can play at the same time in their nickel package that they feel can go mano-a-mano with anyone.